Okay, I'm making this video because I am having problems connecting a brand new hard drive in the case and have it recognized as a drive letter on my computer. I've been having this problem now for, well, ever since I got this computer. I do have these bridges, this Coolmax bridge that I use. I also have this old outer casing of a external hard drive that I have been using. In my travels of trying to figure out what's wrong, I did buy another Coolmax bridge that is USB 3.0 compatible. I will show you what my issue is. First, I take my hard drive out of my case. I will plug it into my bridge. I will turn it on. Okay, so I turned on my bridge and I powered on power to my hard drive, and nothing is showing up on my screen right here for an external drive. Now, if I would go up to my control panel and under my devices and printers, it will show that I do have a bridge connected and it is recognizing it. Right click on it and go to properties. It is going to show under hardware that it is even showing me that I have that specific hard drive in that bridge, but for some reason it is not recognized on the computer. Well, after weeks of searching for an answer, I came to the conclusion that I figured it out. What you need to do is go back and you need to go into something called computer management. So what I do is I go in my main folder here, zoom out again so you can see, up in the search line I will type computer management. Computer management. Now this process takes, it seems like, forever. So I already have it pulled up. That takes about 2 or 3 minutes. Under computer management, it shows what I have for everything that is hooked up to this computer. I'm going to zoom in, and what we want to do is we want to mess around with this box right down here. Let that focus in. We want, this is a disk that's unknown and it does not have a drive letter. This is my main hard drive. This is a disk that says not initialized. What you need to do is you need to initialize that disk. So if I move my mouse over it and I click it once, it activates that little panel. You can't see it, but it kind of made it a little bit bigger. You want to right click on this and you want to initialize the disk. Yes, I want to initialize a disk, and I click OK. That is fine, and you're done now. Now what you need to do is you need to not have this unallocated. So you want to do the same thing. You want to select the square. Now on this one here, it's got little lines that go up and down all the time, and that'll show you that you selected it. But you right click on it again, and you want to create a new simple volume. You push new simple volume and it brings you up to the welcome to set up new simple volume hardware. Let's just raise that up if I can here. Welcome to the new simple hardware wizard. There's always a wizard involved. That's why everything is so complicated. You want to click next. It's going to tell you to enter how big of a partition you want. I always have it as big as I can get it. I click next again. I assign the drive letter. It says F. It automatically gave me this option. So I click next again, and I click next again, and then I click finish. And what that does, voila, it tells you that you have a new volume, F drive, how big it is, and it's a healthy partition, so it ate its vegetables. So we are going to just back out of here, my PC, and voila, it shows up as the external hard drive. And there is the volume F. So now you can create a whole lot of cool stuff and put it on the hard drive and move it around. Now, I'm going to do that again. I already have that up. I got 3 more hard drives left. I go through a lot of these hard drives at work, and it's easier and cheaper for me to use these hard drives than it is to buy external drives. I go down, because I'm using a USB 3 port, you're always supposed to use that fancy little get me out of here button on the bottom of your screen to disconnect. So I eject my generic USB 3 bridge. Safe to remove hardware. Done is done. Turn off my bridge. Put it right back on there. As you can see, my heft drive disappeared. I'm going to drop another hard drive in it. I'm turning on my bridge right now. Beep, beep, beep. Wait a couple seconds. You can see there's nothing on the screen right here that shows I have an F drive. I will go to control panel once again. Under my devices and printers, I'll click that. Again, it's showing me that I have the bridge connected. Click on properties. It is showing that I have a hard drive on there as well, my Western Digital 80 gig hard drive. But again, it is not showing up on my devices and drive screen. So what do? Again, we go to that fancy little term, computer management. I have the window open because I just did it. Click on computer management and the same thing happened. The only difference is this drive here that I have is reading that it is online. So I don't have to do the right click thing. All I have to do is partition it. So I click on it, all those little vertical lines show up, and I right click and I hit new simple volume. It brings me to the new simple volume wizard. Everything that it gives me, I just click next. I don't have to change anything. If you want to bust this drive up in 4 or 5 partitions, then you will change your disk size, your partition size. I don't. Again, I have it as much as I can get. So I click next, and I click next, and I click next, and I click finish. And once again, the black line shows, hopefully you can see it in the camera, shows blue. Before this bar was black on top, and now it's blue. So that's done. We go back into my PC, and voila, there the new volume F shows up. Again, I'm doing this for the sole purposes because I don't know if the problem is in the communication with the people describing the problem or the understanding of the communication of the people trying to answer the problem. But every time I try to get this work, people always seem to go off of a USB drive or flash drive or something like that, other than connecting a hard drive and trying to make it work. So if this helps, I hope it does, and it should. And this is Windows 8.1 I'm doing this on. It's not XP or 7 or 3.1 or Windows 3. It's Windows 8.1. I hope this helped you. Thank you very much for watching my video. I'll talk to you next time. Have a good day.